My name is Daniela Acuna. I have been with Sunbright since the company started. Yeah, so something I really connected always about Sunbright was the vision of the future, the mission of the company in itself. And I've had the privilege to see that growth happen over time. We started with about 4 to 5 people in an office, and we've been able to grow to about 150 and counting. And I think one of the things that has been able to give us that success is our core values, which I believe our core values are so indoctrinated in everything we do. It really just helps keep the company focused on where we're heading, right? And the 4 core values are growth, commitment, loyalty, and communication. And I believe that everybody that's in the company, when they focus on that, when we have that as the core with our vision at hand, is what is allowed it to grow as much as it has. So self-development is such a core pillar at Sunbright because I believe that we're in the 21st century. You know, when back in the day you had to get a job, it's like you show up, you do your work, and then you go home. And then over time you're able to grow to different positions. In the 21st century, I believe it's more about who you are and what your development is within that company and what that company is allowed to bring you in value so that therefore you can show up a different way. And I think that's something Sunbright does so precisely, is it really helps individuals develop in all aspects of life. So physically, financially, individually, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And I believe that when people can be more connected to themselves and aligned with who they are, they can show up more in their work environment for their financial success. And I have this, one of our mentors, Doug Cartwright, he always says, you don't have a sales problem. You have a personal problem affecting your sales. And it really does always comes back to that. It comes back to you aligning with all of who you are, of your habits, your attitudes, your mindset, your self-talk, and allowing that to bring and attract the success that you want. So I would tell somebody who's coming in, who is new to door-to-door sales, to expect to be challenged, to expect to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, to take yourself in a position where you're being challenged in the ways that you think, in the ways that you might perceive the world. There's not a lot of people that sign up for getting rejected every single day of their career. And sales is that. Sales is a career that pushes you to be the best you that you can be. And with change comes a lot of uncomfortability. It is uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. Getting to where you want to be is uncomfortable. But if you're willing to go through it, if you're willing to go through that work, that creates grit. And so that's what I would say to somebody starting out, is prepare to be uncomfortable, prepare to do things that you didn't think that you could do possible. But if you are coachable, if you're somebody that is willing and open to feedback, you can get to places that you never thought possible with the help and, you know, mentorship of some of the leaders here. What my advice is to you is to believe in yourself, is to believe in that voice deep down inside of you that tells you that you can, that you are going in the right direction, that what you feel is true. And I believe that once you really hone into that part of you that wants the best for you and you follow that small voice, whether right now that voice is really loud or maybe that voice is really soft, you choose to follow that. That's what my advice to you would be. And do what's true for you, not anybody else. We can be open to the advice of how people were successful, but only you are gonna know how you are gonna be successful in the long run.